This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it easy to keep up to date with transfer news, scores and stats all in the one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description. The app is free. To watch more of this video, get over and join us on Patreon. So, Jonjoe Kenny.
Yeah.
He was in the news yesterday, completed his move to Schalke.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think it's a fantastic move for him. I think quite clearly he's not in Marco Silva's first team plans.
Yeah.
And so he's got the opportunity to go and experience a different culture and a different way of playing and everything else. And, you know, I think it's a great move for him.
Yeah, I think particularly with Mason Holgate coming back, because he was playing right back for West Brom and did pretty well, so you'd think there's a chance that he might become the number 2, or they might sign another right back as well. So, yeah, I don't think he would have played that much, and he's still young, so I think it's a good move for him. We've seen other English players go over to the Bundesliga and do quite well, even like Lookman, Sancho, Reece Nelson. So yeah, because I don't think the football is drastically different compared to other leagues. So I think he'll do well.
I think an important thing as well is that they play in front of 60,000 Royal Blues, the called as well. So he's playing in blue and white as well, which is always good. I think it's a brilliant move. It's a smart deal, and Everton haven't done too many smart deals with loans. So I'm hoping that this is just the start, to be honest, of some of these, because I look at kids like Kieran Dowell. Now I really hope he stays at Sheffield United, because I think that'll be a barometer of whether he can do it in the Premier League. So I would hope he would stay there. But someone like him, I think, would have benefited from a trip to Germany. I think we've got players who are knocking around who you look and go, are they going to do anything? Are they going to make it? And hopefully with lads coming through, like say Lewis Gibson, for argument's sake, he'll probably go on loan in this country. But someone who the club rate quite highly. Germany's a fantastic opportunity for these young lads to go and get games in good stadiums and in front of crowds, isn't it?
Yeah, I think as well with Kenny, he's always worked very hard, and I think particularly with fullbacks, you're never too far away from being able to play for a top side, because as long as you do your job well, there's never that much pressure on them. I think, and even if you look at someone like Andy Robertson, I don't want to praise him too much, but a few years ago, well, at Kenny's age, you wouldn't say he was better than Kenny is now. Do you know what I mean? Because at Kenny's age, I'm pretty sure he was just in the Scottish leagues. So
or just gone to Hull rather. It's a good point, because I think fullbacks. I think the problem is though, the one thing I would say is that 10 years ago, I think Jonjoe Kenny would have been a good Premier League right back. I think the Everton kind of, and I am going to praise Everton for this because we did do it, we kind of broke the mould with fullbacks. We got the trend going of having 2 really attacking fullbacks, and we had Leighton Baines and Seamus Coleman, and them 2 were the best in Europe for me in terms of an attacking pair. Baines was statistically one of the best, if not the best in Europe for a number of years. So we kind of had a new model, a new way of playing, and other teams have embraced that and gone, well, how did Everton have so much success with that? And it's with your fullbacks, and obviously European clubs used it, and Pep used it, and everything else, and obviously Man City now, Liverpool, it's massive with them. Spurs for a number of years now, all followed on from Everton, having 2 very attacking fullbacks. So I think what Jonjoe Kenny has to improve on, and this is something he did display it in the 23s, is that his attacking nature